Hello, today is 1/3 of 26, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. It is currently quarter till 10. Around like 9:15, I had my coffee, which I made with a cup of Fairlife 2% milk, a serving of whey isolate protein powder, and a serving of collagen peptides. I also had a donut. This is from Conscious Comforts, which is a local bakery in my area that makes gluten free, sugar free donuts. I'm still a little hungry, but not hungry enough to eat a lot. I was going to try and eat some meat. So, if this is like your first video that you're watching, I've been sick with this head cold that has really affected my appetite, particularly for meat or like really any protein, but meat is like the worst for me right now. I am feeling better today, so I thought maybe I could eat a little bit of meat. I have some loose meat, like what would be loose meat sandwiches in my fridge that I love, and I really want to have some before my family eats it all because I didn't get to eat any last time that I made it. But I couldn't do it. I got it out. I tried. I can't eat it. So I am going to have a little bit of overnight oats. I will link to this recipe in the description below. Yes, it has oats in it. Yes, it's not keto friendly. It's really not very much of it. So like I think even I could just have it normally. I have been eating more carbs with being sick because it's kind of like the only thing that my body can tolerate. Um and fat. I've been eating fat too. Uh but I that's why I made the overnight oats is just because I need to make what I am able to eat right now. But I think because I eat so little of it, like I think I could have it any other time too. It's not the best thing ever. It's not bad. I think it's really the protein powder that I used that made it not that great. It was a keto chow product, which isn't it's a flavor I like. It just in this, it doesn't have much flavor and it made it so thick. So because it made it so thick, I did add a bit of extra milk to kind of thin it out. And then I'm going to top it with some blackberries. Yesterday, I topped it with some keto clusters or coconut clusters, which is like almost like a granola, but it's keto friendly that I get from Aldi. But after having my donut, which is full of fat, I just feel like I can't eat any more fat. So I'm just going to top it with some blackberries. Hopefully, later I'll be able to eat some meat. I'm hoping. It is quarter after 11, and I feel like I could eat some meat, so I'm going to. I have here 68 grams of loose meat. So I will link to this recipe in the description below. Super easy. You could cook it in your slow cooker. It's a really nice recipe. I'm having it on some keto friendly bread. This is from Love and Fresh, which I get at Aldi. It's a decent white bread, and I normally like wouldn't have this much. Like I might have one slice or not at all. Like I usually would eat it as a bowl, but I'm just not sure that I am going to be able to eat it. So I want to like kind of have it with something that I know that I can eat, and hopefully then I can get through all of the protein. So it's not a ton. It's way less than I would normally have, but it's as much as I think that I can eat. And then I've got a spear of pickle that I chopped up, and I'm going to also top it with some mustard. It is 1:30. I rode my bike for over an hour. It was a nice workout. Glad to get movement in, something that I can do at home without having to do the work of like leaving. And I'm now like legit hungry, and I haven't felt like really hungry for quite a while. So I'm kind of excited. It seems like okay, I'm like actually getting better. I still don't feel like I can eat something that's really high in protein, so I'm going to have pork belly. I have a sliced pork belly here. So it's like bacon, but it hasn't been processed. So I'm just going to take this, I'll put it on a baking sheet. I'm going to season it with quite a bit of salt and some pepper, and then I'll just bake it at 400 degrees until it's like crispy but still pliable. That's how I like to have mine. I was able to eat all of my loose meat sandwich. It did take like I'm really glad that I had 2 pieces of bread with it. About halfway through, I was starting to get like, "Oh, I'm not sure," but I was able to make it through all of it. And then after I had my pork belly, I was like famished for some reason. And so I also had a cup of Good Culture cottage cheese, is 4% cottage cheese, and then I topped it with some fresh blackberries. So delicious. And then I went to the gym. So I did a leg workout. I could feel my illness. Like I could feel like I kind of didn't have the strength and the power that I normally have, but I did get through it. I didn't have to adjust any of my weight down at all. I did back bar squats, seated calf raises, wall lunges, and weighted box step ups. And then I just walked on the stair stepper until it was time to pick up my daughter. So I ended up with about 1,700 calories. My protein is 163. Woohoo. My net carbs are 32 and my fat is 92. So I had a pretty good day today. You won't see me tomorrow. I do have a family Christmas tomorrow, so I won't be recording, but maybe the next day.